So let's say it's 1998, you're me, or in my class, which means you're in the first grade or second grade, which for me, you'd be in the first grade. All of a sudden, you hear beep, beep. Then they're trying to learn your two got vowels go walking, and first one does the talkings, and beep, beep. Like, what the heck? Obviously, if you're my age and you're a kid and you watch the myriad of advertisements on Saturday morning or after school cartoons, you know what it is. And you know what it is because you also done seen it all over the schoolyard or at your friend's house or whoever else's. It's a virtual pet, which wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't a virtual pet in school being played with during class while you supposed to be working or listening to a teacher teach. So then you know what's going to have to happen, right? They going to hear that stupid thing beeping or crying or whatever sound and make to let you know that it's being a need a little something. You have to have a conversation, and it is also going to be followed up with a confiscation. They can't have that stuff going on during class and risk you. So they going to take it either for the rest of the day or the rest of the year. And not only are they going to have that conversation, but the whole class is going to have that conversation. Because this thing is one of them big fads, which means that everybody's participating in it. Now, for the uninitiated, or for young people like, what's the big deal? We got them too. And, well, we didn't have them the way y'all had them. We didn't have phones. Well, wait, no, scratch that. Obviously, we had phones. We just didn't have smartphones. We had home computers, but they were a lot different than they were now. Like, software was not as on demand, downloadable as it is now. And obviously, machines were not ultra portable like they are now. So anything like virtual pets was automatically in. Obviously, some of the designs were cute. You sit there, go back and forth, trade, and play each other's machines. But obviously, it's the fact that there's this little pet. You take care of it. Not only do you take care of it at home, but you take care of it on the go. You throw it on hook it on your keychain or your belt loop or the little, let's call it a clip holster because I can't think of the word, clip holster on your book bag strap. And I'm pretty sure the word will come to me as soon as I'm done this stupid recording. But yeah, they were pretty cool for the time because, like I said, toys was just getting computerized and portable and widespread. So anything like that was like, it was awesome to us because, like I said, technology existed. It just wasn't the way that we have it now. So it all started in Japan, like 1996 or 7, I'm pretty sure 6, when the toy company Bandai started producing these stupid little things. It was like a Tamagotchi, which was like a combination of like either Egg Watch or Egg Friend, depending on who you ask. Obviously, some people think it's Egg Watch because the consoles were about the size of a watch, either a wristwatch or a pocket watch. Some people think that it was Egg Friend because obviously you hatch this stupid egg and you gain a little pet friend that you raise from baby to adult. Shut up, computer. Nobody asked you. And these things were so popular around Japan that they were using them in the same way that we had those stupid babies in like health classes and scared straight programs. It was like they were using them as baby thinking overs for teenage girls, which is kind of interesting. And then they came here, I think, in 1997, and then there was competition of Bandai, and then there was Tiger Electronics, who made Gigapets, and those things, oh my god, them things were popular. They were the Gigapets, and the Gigapets, unlike the Tamagotchis, they didn't have like a original creature gimmick. They used actual pets, and when they weren't using actual like animals like dogs and cats and chimps and frogs and giving the animals like computer terminology names like floppy frog, like floppy disk, microchimp, like microchip, digidog or digipooch, whatever which one you want to do, and CompuKitty and computer koala. They were also doing license gimmicks. There was a CompuKitty Salem from Sabrina, and there was a Little Mermaid one. There was and then in the advanced units, which was Gigapets Plus, there was the Rugrats. And those ones, the Gigapets Plus, didn't have just one pet in them. There were 4 that you could switch between. And the Rugrats one, it wasn't just Spike the dog, because obviously he was a pet, which put the name in Gigapet. There was also Tommy, Angelica, and either Dill or Chucky, and then Spike. And obviously the new one, they said like the phrases from the thing is like Spike barked, Angelica was like, "You dumb babies," and then Tommy was like, "A baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do." That one was my favorite. But yeah, everybody loved them. Everybody had them. Everybody was carrying them around. Even adults had them. Yeah, you know you done struck it big as a toy company when adults have them. But yeah, like I said, if you weren't careful, and if you took them somewhere that they weren't supposed to be, like kids taking them to school, sit there creating a distraction with all the beeping, somebody's bound to get upset with you. And that's exactly what happened. Not only was it the teachers and stuff, but I remember a few times that the bus drivers got upset at kids, except for me, because I didn't bring mine to school, which made me kind of feel like a genius. Even though it was common sense not to bring it to school. Like, one day they was like, one kid was playing with him in the bus drivers, which is admittedly, she kind of bitch. That's another story for another day. She's like, "If you don't stop that Gigapet." And then another day, she just basically, not just the kids that were playing on them, she basically got on the whole bus. She basically got on all of us that was on the bus. If you get caught with a toy on my bus, it belongs to me. Just sitting there losing their minds. I mean, admittedly, probably not losing their mind. Probably had a good reason, because people trying to concentrate hearing beep, beep, beep is probably not the most pleasant thing in the world. It probably does get annoying. And then another time we had the principal of our elementary school. She finally had enough of this foolishness. Always having to have kids and have teachers confiscate stuff, and have, as the principal herself, confiscate people's stuff. And she's like, "I'm tired of hearing these stupid things chirping in my office. I don't want to hear no more Gigapets, no more Tamagotchis, and no more nano babies. And if you are caught with one, you will be severely punished, and you will have it confiscated." And obviously, her tagline at the end of the morning announcements was, "Let's have a good learning day." And obviously, in most circumstances, she'd be like, do it all cheerful, like, and be like, "Oh, let's have a good learning day." But nah, that day she was just mad as hell, like, "Let's have a good learning day," just passive aggressively said it. And then the same thing wound up happening 4 years later when portable consoles were popular, and had to have that same conversation about Game Boys and stuff, bringing them to school, playing them in class. How the hell do you manage to play a Game Boy in class without getting busted? I don't know. Like Giga, I mean, admittedly, admittedly, video game audio has to be a lot more distracting in class than beep beep beep. So yeah, it happened again. Her getting on the intercom, fussing at everybody about video games and school property. I'm sitting there like, why we gotta do this stuff again? And then the teacher gonna sit there and get mad at me like I done cussed out the principal or something. If y'all don't like it, don't bring them. I don't bring them. That's kind of my point. Why do I have to sit there and hear this when I don't even do that? Excuse my ass for having an opinion. But yep, that's my life. And that's how things were back in my modern day.